So this is a new development which is coming up in the name of financial innovation. So what I'm saying is that the way, the direction the Islamic banking and finance is moving could have actually, can potentially lead to the same problem. And here I have looked at the different 6 steps I mentioned which created the crisis, and we can have an Islamic alternative of that using the instruments I've just mentioned. I'm not going to go over each and every step, but for example, if you look at if Islamic banks are not very particular about risk management, they can finance subprime. That has nothing to do about Islamic finance, but it is more about how you're managing your risks and how you're investing. You can transfer the risks through the sukuks. For example, if you make ijara and diminishing musharaka sukuk, you can sell it outside. So basically, you can replicate what has happened in conventional finance using some of the instruments which are being kind of sold in the market in Islamic bank, in Islamic finance. So what do we do about this development? I think when systems and institutions create systemic risk, it becomes a public policy matter. From an Islamic perspective, it would fall under, for example, maslaha or muqasid al-sharia, and of course the regulatory authorities must come in and try to correct this position. We know that the principles of Islamic finance ensure stability in the financial markets, but the practice, the way it is going, is actually going in the opposite way. So there are different ways to contain this prevention of systemic risk in Islamic finance. One is at the regulatory level, the second is at the organizational level, and the third is at the instrument level. I'll very quickly go over these. When it comes to the regulators, basically I have 3 slides on regulators. I'll not go over all of them, but I think it's really time to kind of think about what Islamic, how to regulate Islamic finance. In conventional finance, there are a lot of debates going on regarding different issues after this crisis. I don't know if in Islamic finance we want to take the same lesson. We are saying that Islamic finance would have prevented this, but the direction Islamic finance is taking, I think there's really a time to sit and pause and think about it and think of issues which relate to regulation. And here I have listed a few items which relates to regulation. The second slide is also about regulation. I just want to point out the role of Sharia board. I think what we have learned from this crisis is that the financial products, Islamic financial products which are coming up in the market, there has to be actually some control on them. And I think Sharia board at the national level is required. Malaysia is doing this, and I think it's a very good example to take from them. It also reduces the Sharia or legal risks, because if you have different banks coming up with different products in the same country, you don't know which product is really Islamic, and it raises a lot of doubts in the mind of people. So at least at the national level, the Sharia board, there should be a national Sharia board which should ensure that the products are not risk-free, but at least they're consistent across. Finally, we look at, I can skip this. At the organization level, the basic thing is better governance and risk management. And this really depends on the board. I mean, one of the things are saying that they want to increase the profit of the shareholders. So if the shareholders through the board define what is the risk return profile, that itself can actually reduce excessive risk taking. So basically it boils down to the shareholders through the boards controlling this kind of behavior. And at the instrument level, again, the role is mainly about Sharia boards who are approving products which are very similar to these products which created the problem. So we have to move from what is called Sharia compliance products to Sharia based products. I have been given a thing in conclusion. I just want to say that while conventional finance is looking at Islamic finance for solutions, it seems the practice of Islamic finance is moving towards conventional finance. And it's really time to think whether this is the right direction to take. Thank you.